Hi everyone. So I hope you've been enjoying the last week. We're at the finish line here of eating with the Omer and just ending things on a sweet note. I hope you found some inspiration from some of the recipes. I've heard some feedback that the energy balls looked delicious and it looked really time consuming, and so I totally get that. I think the thinking behind the balls was that they're packed with a lot of energy and they're no cook. And with little kids, they do like to roll the balls. But I just hope even there's some inspiration from there. I just want to show you what I've been doing. These are lemon chia seed balls. And so I have, let's see if I can remember this, almond flour, coconut flour, chia seeds, cashews, all ground together with some lemon zest. And then before I threw that into the bowl, it is a little complicated, but before I threw that into the bowl, I put some of these medjool dates. And I just have to say, I bought like 15 packages of these at Aldi in April because they were $2.99. So like it was just such a good deal. And they're so gooey and mushy and perfect for this kind of dessert, sweet bite. So before I added all the coconutty, nutty ingredients, I added the medjool dates. Pulsed those until they became a ball, and then I've just reintroduced them broken up. Of course, these dates were pitted as well, and I'm just going to pulse this, show you what it's going to look like. Loud noise. It kind of comes together in like a doughy stickiness. I'll show you. There we go. So once you start seeing it like form together, that's your visual cue here. Got a smell. So there it is. And this is kind of a see as you go kind of thing. So if it's not sticky enough, then add a little bit more liquid or maybe another date to it. If it's too sticky, add a little bit more coconut flour or almond flour so you can kind of play with it. And then I basically roll them. I like making them small because I can really go overboard on these. So that's the trick with this, is that they're very tempting. While they're easy and convenient on the go, I can sometimes eat an extra one that I maybe, it might be a little too much for me, but they're so good and nourishing and satisfying. So I make them kind of small. And I'm basically going to line this entire plate, and this is where, if there are kids around, this is just a great thing to do because it's really fun and hands-on. If you have time to do this, I do find that I feel more relaxed. It is kind of relaxing. And I'll give you a sneak peek. I'm going to pause us while I finish this up, and then I've made this mixture of, there's a little bit of coconut oil, and I've actually changed the ratio, and I'll update our Google Doc because I felt like it wasn't as balanced when I made it last time. But there's some lemon juice, lemon zest, maple syrup, and a little coconut oil that sort of forms a glaze, if you will. And you can totally skip this part, totally fine. But what I'm going to do is roll everything, stick them in the fridge or maybe even the freezer for 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna just lightly coat them once with the glaze, and then I'll show you what they look like.
Please.
Can everybody see Sophie? You need a, okay.
Mom,
so
could you open this?
sure. So I have rolled and dipped the lemon bites and chia bites.
That's how you hear it.
I'm with everybody. And so they have like a little glaze on them. You can, I might dip them one more time to get a little thicker of a glaze. And actually I forgot that I had made the rosemary syrup that was in our recipes, and I thought that might taste kind of good on that too. So we'll see. This might evolve yet still. But you can sort of see the glaze.
Mommy, could you open my bottle?
I'm just going to give you guys one to bite. Okay, you can share it, okay?
Okay.
So Sophie, you take a bite and just let me know what you think.
Yeah, open this, please.
What do you think?
I mean, if it had if it didn't have the coconut oil, I would kind of like it.
Oh, good! That's very good. Do you want to try this, love?
But I still don't like it.
Not the biggest fan. It's okay. Lev's trying it.
I don't want to taste it.
You don't want to taste it? Okay.
No, my milkshake. No, what?
Okay. She has a strawberry smoothie in front of her, so that's a lot more exciting. Anyway, and then I also rolled some other ones that are in our recipe book. And they have cacao powder in, so they're very yummy too. So that is our Sweet Bite video for today, and I hope you enjoy them. I know I don't have the best angle here, but I'm going to enjoy them, so that's the most important. All right, take care.